Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. How we doing? Hello, hello. Hi. Happy Thursday. How you guys doing today? Evo starts classes next week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my lecture is the first hour of stream. Oh no. Who's gonna soil Meg if you don't do it? How we all doing? Let's hit this song. Nope, that's the same song. Nope. Where's the next song? I was gonna listen. There it is. Hello, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Hello. How we all feeling? I'm more excited than I expected for the CBT. I mean, book club. Yeah, exactly. It's a book club. It's not a what you said. Hi Rebecca. Hi Silbirds. Hi Luke. Hi Last Mohawk. Game Cultist Live is here. Hello. Hi Geek. Pixels. Hi Wampa. Gamers, I will be honest with you. You guys got to help me remember Danny, Rosie Posey, and Snaily Luke for the dog treats. They're not going to get treats right this second but we're going to do it at some point during stream because we have company here. And so I am locked in my office and they are locked downstairs. We have company over and said company has a couple kids here. So we're having a play date at our house right now. And the dogs are, don't little into shook me. The dogs are currently trapped. That sounds bad. They're currently, for their own good and also for the good of some young kids, they are in their crates. They're contained. That's a much better word. Why didn't I use contained? Why aren't you play dating? Because I got a play date with chat. I'm here. I was at Playdate for a little bit. It's Megan's good college friend. You know, a friend I know too, but Megan is her primary friend. So Ryan's grumpy he wasn't allowed to Playdate. Allowed is a wild choice of words. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yums or shame anybody's relationship. But I can't think of a thing I'm not allowed, like allowed. I'm not here to shame anyone's relationship. Like there's probably things I could do that would be frowned upon. There's things Meg could do that would be frowned upon by me, but I don't think either of us is not allowed to do anything. If I murdered somebody, Meg would frown upon that. But, you know, probably. Unless, you know, it was, I don't know. Probably some specific situation she wouldn't frown upon it. But, you know what I mean? Like, not the secondary friend zone. This is what it's like when you are 32 and married is like, you know, your partner's friends become your friends too. But also, you know, I don't think Megan's friend downstairs would be upset if I was like, Meg was your friend first. I get, you know. War crimes are on the table, but Meg would probably frown about most of those. She'd frown, but she'd allow it. Hi, Sven. How we doing? Hello, hello. I am a little less animated than normal on stream. I may not be grumpy because I'm not allowed to play date, but I am a little bit less animated than normal because we have guests over and I'm not trying to scream. Sounds good. Sounds good, Luke. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good day. It's been a good day over here. We've got some very exciting Satisfactory updates to get to. Very, very satisfactory, very exciting, satisfactory content. And a deadline, which always makes things interesting. What else is new? This song is a banger. Any Lucy Dacus fans in chat? I love this song so fucking much. It is Thursday. But listen, like I said, I can't be animated, so we can't play the song that, we should play, I can't play the Thursday song right now. We got to get turned to Lucy Dacus on a Thursday. Rebs, hello. Speaking of, I've been finding maintaining friendships to be so difficult lately. I think I'll be downgraded to the 4th friend zone or something soon. Oh, Rebs, I struggle with that constantly. So, don't feel too bad. Here's my take. And I'm sure you know it, but I'm going to say it out loud just so that you can hear it again. I am one of those people who I struggle to maintain friendships. I go into periods of time where I find it really difficult to reach out or meet people at the energy levels they're at or the social levels they're at. And my good friends are just always going to be there for me through it. On the other side of it, they'll be understanding. When I do eventually get an ounce of social energy to reach out or whatever, they're always understanding. Your friends will too. I think it's very common. Carly says, I spent almost 5 hours in the ER yesterday. I'm so glad to be home today and vibing with y'all. I'm glad you're here too. I got nervous when you didn't show up at stream yesterday. I was like, uh-oh. I heard Carly wasn't feeling good. Uh-oh. Hope she's doing okay. Yep. Speaking of should play, you should play Metroid. Just a friendly reminder. Let me drop everything else and play another game from 1998. Between Ocarina of Time, Pokemon Snap. Let's do it. It's too early, says Ryan. I wanted to say watching your Ocarina of Time playthrough has been an absolute joy. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I'm sure it's been a joy at times. I'm sure it's also made you want to pull your hair out at times. Don't lie to me. You're only telling me a part of the truth. Hopefully it's been an absolute joy at times. And I'm sure at times. Yeah. It's been horrible in the best way. That's the kind of compliment I can accept without qualms. Oh. Carly says no bad news from the ER at least. Unfortunately, no answers either. So did you go to the ER after, like, in the evening yesterday, Carly, or were you there earlier? They ruled out most of the real bad stuff, so that's something. Oh. Gotcha. Damn, that sucks. It's just a Lucy Dacus day. I think I say her last name wrong, but I can never remember what the right pronunciation is. Dacus? Dacus? Something else? Speaking of Ocarina of Time, I was so ready for an episode and realized that it's not Friday yet. Don't worry. Tomorrow on Friday, you'll get an episode, and then you'll get an episode on Saturday, too. A little bonus, a bonus-sode, if you will. A little extra-sode. What's the podcast that I listen to? I just flicked my... What's the podcast that I listen to that... It's probably NADPod, but it might be Worlds Beyond Number, where they say if they have a really long podcast episode, they call it a thick sode. Is it Dimension 20? Exclamation D20. It all runs together in my head. They call it a thick sode. A thick episode. You'll have an extra sode on Saturday. I was just gonna say it's probably a D&D podcast. It's what I do. Hey, I will say I've been thinking about I've been coming up with some book ideas for book club. So in case you missed it, pop on into the book chat channel on Discord and tell us what genres of book you would be interested in if you were to read, if you were to participate in a cult book club or a cult book team, if you will, a CBT. Popping in the Discord, people were saying sci-fi, horror, slice of life, fiction, fantasy, romance. Carly's not picky. Dystopian, sci-fi, classics, fantasy, etc., etc., etc. Lots of good stuff here. I've been looking at some book options, and I think I got one that I like. So we'll see. We'll see. I need to think on it a little bit longer. Artifice says he thinks it is D20. Okay, thick sewed. For some reason I kind of imagined Brennan saying it, but then I was like, wait, maybe it's Murph. Wait, why do I get these two people confused? Wait. Yeah. Oh my god, this just reminded me because I was looking at it on my hand. Hey, Chad, I have a question for you. Sounds like a Murph saying. It does sound like a Murph saying. It sounds like something Murph would say and Emily would make fun of him for. Thick sewed. I have a question for you. Game time. If I say to you the following phrase, do you understand what I mean by it? You say, hey, do you want to do X or Y? I say, that's going to be a game time decision. Y in the chat if you know what that means. In the chat if you do not know what that means. Game time decision. As a phrase, what does that mean? Do you know what that means? I know why you're asking. Ryan, god damn it. Carly knows why I'm asking. Yes, yes, no, no, yes, no. No, no. Okay. Less people knew about this than I thought. Uzai is figuring it out from... Sorry, Katilla is figuring it out from context clues. Artifice says, do words mean things? I can understand from context, but I wouldn't know for sure. Somebody that I really trust, somebody that I think about, and like, it's a person who I thought that I understood, and a person that I thought understood me, a person who I trust, didn't get that phrase when I used it earlier today. And I was like, huh, interesting. My opinion of you is lessened forever. You're going to spend the next 5 years trying to resurrect my opinion of you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Carly. It was Carly. Carly didn't understand it. And I was like, I should ask about this on stream because, I don't know. I wonder who doesn't know what this means, or like, I wonder why I thought it was so common. So I think the etymology, or like the like etymology for a phrase is not quite correct, but you know what I mean. The use case that I think most people have heard of it from is sports. So if you have like a NBA pro basketball player who is like waffling about whether or not the medical team isn't sure if they will be ready to play. Are they going to be in the starting five? Are they going to be on the bench? Are they going to be on the injured reserve? You call that a game time decision. It's going to be a game time decision. You make it like they warm up, they get ready to play the game, then you make the call. You make the call right before. And I was like, man, I really would have guessed. I was surprised when Carly didn't know it, and then I was like, oh, I shouldn't be surprised. Like, I was raised. I was a huge basketball fan, and basketball I think is probably where I heard of it first, and I that's just so deeply ingrained to me that I have never questioned that phrase. But it makes sense that a good amount of Twitch chat doesn't know what it means either. So, anyways, I was curious about that. My personal version of this is we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Ryan, I'm sure you can imagine why I don't know sports talk, but I guess you hate disabled people. It's fine. It's fine. That's not what I said. And you know that, but that's you know, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I think, and also to be fair, I think wheelchair basketball players make game time decisions too. And I think it's ableist of you to assume that they don't. I'm so kidding, and I'm so uncomfortable making that joke. I apologize in advance, and I shouldn't have said it, probably. My heart is beating fast. I shouldn't have said it. New topic. Carly did laugh though. So new topic. But I mean, I think I think they do make game time decisions. I think they do. I think it's so. Anyways, Ryan with the Uno reverse. Rev says I mentioned some genres in Discord, so now I can focus on what you're saying again. I love it. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Also, I'm looking at your comment right now. Literary fiction, does that count as a genre? Yes, it does. That's what I said too. I said literary fiction would be one of my interests. Yeah. How about them Colts? This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue. Hi, Jason. How we going? How we doing? Maybe it's a more American thing. I mean, I'm guessing it is. Yeah, I'm guessing it's more American. Anyways, gamers, we really don't have a lot of time for chatting. So we are going to get into Satisfactory in like 5 minutes, and I'll explain why. But first, Last Mohawk says, what is literally fiction? I don't understand what that means. Sorry, it's literary is what I've been saying, but I've been saying it quickly. Literary fiction is generally, there's a couple ways to describe this. It's the subgenre of fiction that is like a little bit more associated with the academy, which might turn you off from it. I would say it's one of its features is that it's a little bit more associated with like universities and that kind of thing. But I would say its main and like defining thing is that it is like ooh, how would you describe literary fiction? Oh man, I don't know how to phrase this in a way that makes the most sense. How would you describe literary fiction to someone who is unfamiliar with that term? Formal fiction, bougie fiction. So I'll be honest with you. I avoided saying something very similar to bougie fiction. Lots of flowery writing. Here's the way I would do it most generously. Flowery writing, sure. Maybe bougie fiction, maybe formal, like interested in... I would say it is fiction that is highly interested in what fiction can do at its most expressive and or experimental and or like most refined form. You could think about it as like if you think about like it has some overlap with like classics, right? Some overlap with that. Shakespearean fiction. I know nothing about books. Books that are old enough to be classics. I would say some overlap with classics, but not necessarily the similar thing. It insists upon itself. Is that a Robin Williams Dead Poets Society? Wait. It insists upon itself. Is that Dead Poets Society? Is that what that reference is? It's got to be, right? It insists. Why do I know that? It insists. It's Family Guy? Oh. Okay, never mind. Ignore everything I just said. What the fuck? I'm feeling really weirded out by that. Pastrami Apples, thanks so much for the follow. So yeah, short answer is literary fiction is like, to me, what I love about literary fiction is I think in literary fiction you get some of the... What's a good metaphor here? Oh, how would I describe this in relation to like another art or sport or something? Would Song of Achilles count as literary fiction? I'd say it's I don't know. That's a good question, actually. There's a lot that I like in literary fiction that Song of Achilles does. So I think not unfortunately, Song of Achilles has other things going on maybe more aggressively than literary fiction, but I do think it's good. The still life of literature. I was thinking it's like the Van Gogh, the like Picasso, I think Van Gogh, Picasso, Monet, like I think all of those would be in the like literary fiction genres of art, probably. Maybe literary fiction is written with the purpose to read through a critical lens. Maybe, but that's funny because then I ignore the main purpose every time. I will tell you one of the things that I will tell you one of the markers that I believe literary fiction. You know what? Here's the simple, no bullshit answer about why I like literary fiction. Literary fiction often puts at the very center of its focus characters and character development and the interior worlds of characters above all else, above plot, above like literary fiction very often, almost exclusively, focuses heavily upon the internal transformation and the internal worlds of characters. It's character-driven literature. I'm pretty sure Flannery O'Connor made that argument, actually. But yeah, that's and to me, that's about as good as writing gets. Is when it's good is character-driven. So. What genre is the MC Escher of literature? I don't know about genre, but I could tell you. It'd just be some of the like avant-garde experimental stuff. I checked out the popular literary fiction list on Goodreads. Now let me look at it. Now you got me curious. I feel like literary is often pretty reflective and has a calm vibe, even if the story isn't calm. I think that's yeah, I would say like it's thorough, definitely reflective. Yeah. Is there illiterary fiction? I would say most of the stuff that isn't literary fiction is, I wouldn't call it illiterary, but. Okay, this is funny because I've looked at the literary fiction list on Goodreads and I have not read a single one of these books. Oh, these are new releases tagged. Okay, is there an all-time literary fiction? Oh boy. That's fine. I haven't read a lot of literary fiction. Oh, never mind. We found a good list. Secret History, Donna Tartt, Goldfinch, A Little Life, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, Great Gatsby, To Kill a Mockingbird, Little Fires Everywhere. I fucking loved this book. God, that would have been a good one for a book club too. Yeah. Literary fiction is any authors I dislike. Name an author you dislike. I'll tell you why you're wrong. I'm kidding. I might, depending on if they're good. Stoner by John Williams is one of my favorite books, Penguin. Great recommendation. God, that's a good book. I read like 2 books on that list. Donna Tartt showing up twice is cool. I remember To Kill a Mockingbird from school. I did not enjoy that one. Listen, like I said, we're all wrong sometimes. Uzai's wrong in this specific case. What? Here, you know what? Another great way to describe literary fiction? The books that you were forced to read in high school, but were too young / immature / not taught in the correct way to actually appreciate. I feel like a lot of people's introduction to literary fiction is a book I was forced to read for senior year of high school, and I'm not shifting the blame onto you, but the context of you being introduced to it was not adequate for understanding, appreciating, or enjoying it. Serious books? Sometimes, yeah. I read the first page of To Kill a Mockingbird in school and decided not to read it. I feel like I should give it another shot. I mean, I'd say if you read the first page of To Kill a Mockingbird and that's it, yeah. But also, here's the other thing about literary fiction that is taught in schools. Often the ones you are taught, it's not the right intro place anyways. We shouldn't be reading Scarlet Letter in high school. It's not the way in. Is it important? Whatever that means, maybe. But like Nathaniel Hawthorne is a genius and one of our true American writing literary heroes. And Scarlet Letter in high school has ruined him for most people. Steinbeck is my dog. Steinbeck's great. Reading in high school sucked. You are just kind of fighting a losing battle there. Yeah. If some people will become readers because of school, that's a W. I agree, but I think the problem is Scarlet Letter is turning more people off than it's turning on. And if you're getting turned on at the Scarlet Letter, first off, good for you. I ain't here to kink shame. Whatever it takes to get your sexual awakening. But at least here in the States, often I would say, not always, because, you know, classrooms are a super wildly diverse thing. The actual classroom experience is so different for so many people. But so often you're just like, a curriculum says your senior year you read Scarlet Letter. Your bad English teacher says, the red A is a symbol of what Puritanism hated. And you learn that books are about symbolism and that authors hide secret symbols inside of their books to get their meanings across. And all of that is not helpful. I fucking loved Scarlet Letter. Let's go. I liked Scarlet Letter too. Remember when you said you'd get into Satisfactory 5 minutes? How many minutes ago was that? Also, 10? Shit. I hate that stuff. Let me enjoy the story. Yeah. It's almost like asking 17-year-olds to understand what I do believe to be like one of the more genius, like one of the more thoughtful and genius books out there without much of a base for them to really stand upon to get there is like a catastrophe for half of those kids. There's a crying baby downstairs. If I don't know if it's mine. The curtains are blue because the author was depressed. A quote from my AP English teacher. Short stream today, or why are we stressing? Oh, because I have to beat Fixmas in Satisfactory, and the deadline is like tomorrow. And today's my last day to stream it. But if you don't show, Tactical Fluke, what an underrated comment. But if you don't show kids art without preparation or context, how will you say kids these days don't appreciate art? Hey, enough of this damn book talk. What about that Switch 2 that's so much more important than books? Honestly, Switch 2 does look really satisfying. I will be interested in, like, and I know there's been a bunch of leaks and stuff, but, like, I'll be interested in, like, one, what they release with it. That's maybe the thing I'm most interested in. And is it Silksong? And two, like, what are the specs? But so far, baseline, and also how much they'll sell it for. But so far, baseline number 1, it looks great. I think it looks awesome. Silksong, what a clown. I think the Switch looks awesome. I wish that I had one instead of a Switch 1 immediately, which is cool and successful marketing. Not seen anything on the Switch 2. They announced today with a trailer what it looks like. and some of like how it like physically looks, and then they showed a new Mario Kart game potentially. I don't think it's an old Mario Kart game. And that's all we've got. And I think, and also that it is coming in 2025. 24-player Mario Kart. Oh, shit. I'm too PC gamer to get too concerned about the specs on Switch 2. Always going to be underwhelming in comparison, so I care more about Gimme Metroid. I really think there is almost nothing that could be announced on the specs front that would make me disappointed. Like, I think my understanding of the Switch 2 so far is there's rumors that it's like, oh, it'll only be as powerful as your PS4. And I'm like, it sounds fucking great. I'm playing a game from 1998 on it. I don't give a shit. PS4 is definitely powerful enough to run Silksong. Like, what the fuck? I'm here to play my Nintendo games on this thing. I'm here to play Pokemon. If it's as powerful as the PS4, that's great. It's this big. My PS4 is not. If I had a PSP, then we would have some comparisons. It's this big. I plug it in and out of this little dock beside my computer, and I can play it on the big screen or in my hands. Will it run games in 2025? Dope. If not, great. Or if not, then we have a problem. You can take it with you on vacations. Yeah, like to me, way more concerning is like battery life. Frankly, more concerning is like the actual like physical feel of it. Like I want my it looks like the Joy-Con connection system is going to be much different. And as long as that feels solid, I'll be very happy. Yeah, like I care about the battery life, the like yeah. That looked so slick. I will say that was my favorite part of the whole trailer, which is really funny. I'm like, the Joy-Cons look great. The Joy-Cons and the way they connect look awesome. Do the Joy-Cons drift after 3 weeks? I will say, great question, great concern. Also, they have like a little like what looks like a splash pad around the Joy-Cons, and I'm like, this looks like it was made to prevent dust from getting into the Joy-Cons. If that's what that does and it does it successfully, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, how about Mario Paint 2 using that mouse cursor thing? Wait a second. Was there a mouse cursor thing? Wait, did I completely miss something brand new on the Switch? Mouse cursor thing? What do you mean? Oh. They turned the Joy-Con sideways and moved it. Oh, is that what that's for? When they did like this? Oh. It also looks like the Joy-Cons are thicker, which I like. I like a thick Joy-Con. I'm speculating based on optical sensor leaks. Gotcha. Yeah, look at this little like splash pad, which looks like it's a splash pad for dust. Splash pad. This part. Maybe a sensor there. This is the connector to the thingy. It just looks solid, which I like. We'll see. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Anyways, that's the Switch. All right, we're gonna get into Satisfactory for real this time. Looks pretty slick. It does. Still ugly AF D-pad. What's the D-pad look like now? Oh yeah, it's just 4 random buttons. It is kind of ugly. be fair, I also don't necessarily want to Switch 2 since I have a Steam Deck. Just wish I could play some of the Nintendo games on it. I don't. The funny thing is, I don't know that I will. I don't know that I will buy a Switch 2. It'll all depend on, are there games that require it? Are there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Which I'm hopeful there won't be too much of that, but we'll see. If they release a Metroid Prime 4 Special Edition, at least 3 people in the chat will will buy it. Nintendo, you listening? You won't be playing any Switch 2 exclusive games for years anyways. Don't say that, Danny. Because there's one game that if released on Switch 2 exclusively, I will be purchasing and playing immediately. And we all know what it is. We don't need to say it. We all know what it is. It's Pokemon Snap 3. I'm kidding. It's Silksong. Clown emojis. Clown emojis. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Oh, I don't have my uniform. Silksong is available day 1 on Game Pass, right? So it won't release on Switch 2 exclusively. You say that, but how can we know anything? It's been 5 years. We can't know anything. We cannot know anything for certain. Does Silksong exist? I don't know. Did it ever? I don't know. Was Hollow Knight real, or was that a dream that we all dreamed in a coordinated dream that we all dreamed? Can I get a hi YouTube in the chat? Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Satisfactory. I have something very exciting to show you. Hi, bye, Last Mohawk. Thanks for being here. Here's the deal. Last we left off on stream, I was like, ah, shit, I didn't get much Fixmas done because my power went out and I was too busy doing other things. And we're only going to have one more day of streaming today to beat Fixmas before it goes away on January 18th. So, and then stream got cut short because my daughter needed something. Now, here's what happened. In case you haven't seen it, I have recorded a separate YouTube video about Satisfactory that is out on YouTube as of this morning. And in that video, I spent my own free time to play Satisfactory to see how close I could get to beating Fixmas. How many hours of Satisfactory did I play? Well, let me show you. The last save that we took on stream was right here. 64 hours and 54 minutes. 65 hours of Satisfactory, basically. Over the last 3 days, I have worked on Fixmas. I have let my PC run in the background overnight so that it can catch up on Fixmas. I have shuffled ingredients. I have moved things around. From 65 hours all the way up to 104 hours, 37 minutes, and 56 seconds. 40 hours I have let this thing run over the last 3 days. To be clear, I was doing stuff for maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours of those 40 hours. I was not sitting here for 40 hours. So whatever our hour total at the end of this game is, we should remove like 35 hours. That was just me like letting the factory run. Why was I letting the factory run? Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. Because Fixmas, the seasonal event that that Fix-It allows its pioneers to work on, it's just a fun little side project, right? It's just a fun little side project that you can just do a little extra research and like make snow fall from the sky and like a bunch of useless things. You can download Christmas tracks. None of it before the other day had ever taken that many resources. It takes like a couple gifts, right? A couple gifts, which you get from these trees. A couple gifts, you turn them into some like wreaths and bows, and you make some other items. Here's the problem. I did the research off camera. I mean, it was on the YouTube recorded thing. I did the research for the final event of Fixmas. And what it unlocked is this. A golden wonder star as the final item in Satisfactory Fixmas. Its cost is 500 wonder stars. If you do the math, which I did on that video, 500 wonder stars requires over 61,000 gifts. 61,000 of these. Turned into 15,000 red balls. 22,000 of those. 22,000 iron ingots. 15,000 copper ingots. 1,000,000 candy canes. I've had to completely expand. We had one of these trees. Now we have 8. I've had to completely expand our Fixmas operation. I've added storage literally everywhere. I've been running the game for 40 hours. Do you want to know how many iron ingots it took? There's this many iron ingots in one of these storage containers. But I don't have one storage container. I had 5 of them. 5 storage containers, all of them stocked completely full of iron ingots. And we've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 4.25. We've used 4 of those things. I've been obsessed, and we're close. We're getting there. So here's where we're at. After all that, after 40 hours, here's where we're at. We have 100, 200, 253 golden wonder stars. We're basically halfway there. After 40 hours, we're basically halfway there. We need to keep these machines moving, which I'm going to do. And we have about 3 hours left in the day to make this be 500. Otherwise, we don't. Otherwise, we don't make it. So that's the plan. Look what a deadline can do for your productivity. We still might not make it, but so I've just been like running items from one to the other. We're probably gonna want to make a new machine here, a second one of these. So that's the plan for today. Today we are going to keep feeding this machine, check on a couple other, work on some other things in between, and hopefully reach the Fixmas finish line before we have to call it quits and the seasonal event ends. So that's where Satisfactory is. Let's chuck some candy canes in here. I think the first step is just to get a couple more of them being built. Like those. Chuck them in there. We need to make wonder stars. These are like the most resource-intensive items in the game. It's insane. Such a fun, tiny side project. Yeah, what the fuck, by the way? Do we know when it's ending? Apparently, January 18th. So, soon. Oh, we shouldn't do that. We should just, Can I put a merger here? I want to do it. Overlapping another object's clearance. What object could you possibly be overlapping? Anyways, I have had a lot of fun. I've just been leaving this game up and running for days. And it has been a lot of fun checking in on it occasionally and seeing where things are at. Oh, that sucks. 18th of what time zone? Oh, I have no idea. I mean, we have to get it done. My personal deadline is today by 4 o'clock. Because this is my last chance to stream the game this week. So my personal deadline is today at 4 o'clock. But we'll see what the actual. Well, I don't know. You'll have to look up the other deadline if you are interested. Imagine doing this much extra work at your job. This game is so unrealistic. They've what's the word? They've conditioned me really well. Because I am very happy to do a whole bunch of overtime for my job for Fix It. I want to be a good pioneer. I want to help. So our job is basically to watch these machines work and come back and make sure that they have materials occasionally. So that's what we'll do. We'll take some candy canes over into the other thing here. And then we'll just work on other things probably. We need this to be 500, and currently we are at 263. Is the math gonna math? I don't know. We probably should steal some summer sloops from... Let's do that, actually. We could use summer sloops. Frosty Wampa says, I just caught my daughter adding pickle juice to her hot chocolate. What do I do? Oh, boy. I think you have to, like, report her to the police. Right? I think there's summer sloops in these. I think you have to report her. Please. Sounds good. Hi, Jeff. How we doing? Give it a taste. Maybe it works. The hot chocolate and pickle? It could. I'm stealing all of the... Is this what I should be doing here, though? Maybe we don't use Summer Sloop here. Let's use... So just real quick, sorry, I'm trying to solve something while I... for my normal base. I need 2 more power shards right here. So we'll go do that in a second. We want to use these Summer Sloops because they're hella valuable. I do feel like I was doing really well at having a whole bunch of hot chocolate, you know, around the holidays. And now... Oh my god, I never powered this machine up. Shit. Some mistakes never go away. And now I feel like my hot chocolate numbers are just, like, depressing. Like, they're just not... Oh my god, I also stole all the candy canes. What the fuck? My hot chocolate numbers are weak. I haven't had hot chocolate in a week, frankly. That's just not right. I do feel like hot chocolate has a drop-off after like the New Year's, right? Like, I feel like we probably use it a little bit less. Why is that? Damn, brother, get those hot-cho numbers up. Hot-cha. Hot-cho numbers up. Hot chocolate, shortened to hot-cha, is hilarious to me. This is so many power shards. I don't need this many. Okay, never mind. We've got 10. Doing well, thanks. I'm between classes at the moment. How's Fixmas going? It's going. I think we're gonna make it. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't need that one. 200%. It'll be close, I think. Yeah. I did debate, like, since I left my factory running for 4 hours, I really debated also doing a couple other things on the factory. Like, setting up awesome sinks that I tore down last time to make sure that we kept the factory running and we just got a shit ton of coupons. But I decided not to because I don't want to... I want to, like, stream my playthrough. I don't want to show up and all of a sudden I have 500 coupons or 200 coupons. And also, I was nervous because just last episode we had the power issue. So, oh, that one's just there for going up. I forgot. Just last episode we had the power issue. So, you know, we're fine, and we charged our batteries too. But. Eggnog is my drop-off from winter, but due to availability, hot chocolate is my coffee. I haven't had eggnog in a couple years. And do you want to know why? By the way, we did unlock a couple things here. A Fixmas decoration, like a wreath, and snowballs. So we can make snowballs now. Hi, dogs. Dogs, do you guys want treats? Yo, I know it's way late, but do you guys want treats? I was going to give them to you earlier. Good boys. These are from Luke, Rosie, Posey, and Danny.
In the universe of base, let there be Fixmas.
Why haven't you had eggnog? Because it's gross? Because it's foul? You thought it was gross before. Gentle. Wait till you hear the story. Are people familiar with the idea of a beer mile? For the record, eggnog is incredible. For the record, I think eggnog can be incredible. When made well, I think it can be good. When made badly, it's terrible. Okay, familiar with a beer mile. Beer mile, for those of you who don't know, it happens at a track, which is 400 meters long, aka a quarter mile. Runners do this. Usually at the end of a cross-country season when it's time to get absolutely wasted and stop being the good athletes that they have been for the entire season. What you do is you chug a beer. So somebody starts a timer. You chug a beer, run a lap. Chug a beer, run a lap. 4 beers, 4 miles. Usually it's like a 12-ounce terrible beer. And you see how fast you can do it. I actually have a friend who has competed at the Beer Mile World Championships. No, I'm not kidding. However, in college, that same friend and I and my cross-country team and other people who we invited along the way did an eggnog mile, which was fucking terrible. It was the worst idea of all time. Second only to a thing we did called the Taco 10K, which I have told that story before, including I told that story in front of Taco Bell when they literally raided our stream. Yeah. Since then, I don't really drink eggnog, man. You know? Okay, so we want to make one of these because we haven't made one yet. It takes a bow and it takes a single wreath, which is not hard. Sounds like a lot of people threw up. I think almost everybody threw up. I think that's about it. I think it was about everybody. Keeping these machines running. Oh boy. Okay. We've located the issue. The issue seems to be that we don't have enough reeds. Not that we don't have enough of the other thing. And this thing's already churning them out, so Wreaths are going to be our issue. That's a wretched idea, Ryan. Imagine doing a milk mile. We've done one of those too. Yeah, I've done it. So I actually skipped a step, Luke. Eggnog mile only came about because milk mile was a thing already. So beer mile is like the regular version of this kind of event. But we did a milk mile, and then to suit the holidays, we dressed up like Christmas vibes, and then did a eggnog mile. What am I doing wrong here? What do I need? Wait, what? Wait. Oh, I gave away my fucking wreath. Why did I do that? My beer mile time was 24 minutes. It was awful. There was a guy with us that did a 6:45 beer mile. Dang it. My friend is teaching right now, so he's not going to answer. But I'm going to text my friend, and I'll tell you what his beer mile time was. Hey, what time did you run a beer mile in? Actually, I can probably find it on Google. Oh, hello. Oh, hey now. We know this friend. He shows up. He's my DM. He is okay. So his best time is around 6:04. For a beer mile. His best mile time is probably in the like 4:12, 4-ish range. 4:12-ish. World record is 4:28, yeah. Beer miles had their own little, they had their own little, like, they had a heyday, if you will. There was a really, really good, does it say who the world record holder is? I'm sure it does. Now, the question will be if I can remember the name. They had a really good guy who was, like, sort of above, was like way above the rest of the field. Did I just put that on upside down? What the fuck am I doing? You know what? It is Corey Belmore. There you go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put it on upside down because I actually liked that better. That was really funny. It's our upside down Fixmas wreath. Okay. Yeah. That's who it is, Evo. Eclipso. Yep. Okay. So we're waiting on things to go. We should probably kind of babysit that thing, but I don't want to just babysit it the entire time. So this is how many 61,000 gifts is, by the way. I took all of these. I fed them into this machine, which feeds into this storage, feeds into this. It's 7 of these things. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these, all of them chock full of gifts. I think we just got to keep the wreaths blowing, you know? Yeah, this one's already empty. Got to keep them wreaths flowing. But look, we're making so many stars. We're up to 200, 300, 100, 200, 300, 400. 500 will be right there. So here's what we're going to do. Going to do the old classic. We're just basically covering up the slots. Is that correct? I think it is. Yeah, that's 500. So when those back up, we'll have saved Fixmas. Oh no. I'm watching Megan have a tough time lay her daughter down for a nap. Not working. She'll get there eventually. You want help? Okay, let me know if you want help. I like how Evo acted like they barely knew who the person was when they actually have a spreadsheet of every person who's ever chatted here. It's true. Okay, let's go work on our blueprint. Evo has to hide their detective ways because they don't want to be weird about it, you know. Meanwhile, I don't think it's weird. I wish I had Evo to remember just literally everything for me, you know. Like we should all have an Evo. You know how much easier my life would be if I just had an Evo to be like, yo, what was the name of that? Oh, nice. Arcticog, thanks so much for the follow. One of the things I noticed when I was running around for 40 hours is you just spam the shit out of your jetpack, and it really makes a nice, like, accurate way of flying. Okay, so what we were doing here is... What were we last doing when our power fucked up? I know what we were doing. We need to check how our bus lines up with our... Okay, so not perfectly. We need to, like, narrow down our blueprint so that it is easy to lay down and then connect things. We need to know exactly what to connect. So far, we have a working bouncing system, which is nice. But I think I'm going to have to take off the top level there and then use that as the blueprint that I can stack on top of each other. I also want to add signs, which is going to mean that I need some... quartz, crystal, which I should add to the bus, and but I don't have a bus right now. And I also need to add it to a dimensional depot. Can I do that right now? Evo, play Despacito. It should be like right here, right? Hey, would you look at that? I haven't thought about Despacito in a year. 2 years, 5 years. Oh boy. Chat, what's good? What do we want to talk about today? Have you guys seen the most recent episode of The Walking Dead from season 2? You'll never believe what happened in The Walking Dead this week. Every wreath that I pick up is 5 to 2. I just picked up 50 wreaths. That's 20 stars. Despacito. Season 2's at the farm, it is. Did the dead walk? That you have just nailed one of my qualms with. Here's the problem with The Walking Dead. Somebody was sitting there coming up with a... also, the rest of my items are in this chest because I've been using this as my get rid of shit in my inventory. But I guess we'll take it back now. Some writer... writing, coming up with the concept for The Walking Dead was like, oh my god, they'll call them walkers because of how they move so slow. That's a genius idea. The Walking Dead walkers. But here's the problem. The minute you make your zombie slow, They're easy to get away from.
Contribution.
So easy to get away from. Ryan, have you seen the memed reference from season 2? No. I am pretty close to being done with it. So maybe when I'm done with it, you could send it to me? The writing on the doors? No, I have not seen that. My family and I have had many debates on if I were turned into a walker, would I actually be able to walk? No. Anyways, I just think The Walking Dead is kind of a terrible... It's not terrible. It's a great title. It is very evocative. I like it. The thing about it that I find difficult is I'm like, well, if they were really walking, we wouldn't have such a problem here, would we? I need 100, like, Sam. And by 100, I mean I should probably carry more than that. We can get rid of this now. Gonna chuck some stuff in here. Like, extra stuff here. Oh, not all of it. Not all of it. Jesus Christ. Just the extras. Now I have Despacito stuck on my head. Fuck me sideways with a stick. I just don't want my inventory so fucking full. The way I was out of the room and rushed back because I heard you say The Walking Dead. It is really funny to me to have... So they're slow, right? The Walking Dead, they're slow. Like, they don't move very fast. Of course, in the thing, they have to, you have to fix that because you need to, like, heighten... If you could just, like, brisk walk, if you could just, like, maul walk away from the enemy and they could never catch you, that would be that'd be a real weakness for, like, the central horror of the game, right? Sorry, of the show, right? So that's a problem. So they don't walk, they run. Here's the second problem. I feel like in a Walking Dead universe, if you had the ability to, I don't know, put up a chain link fence, you'd be indefeatable. Undefeatable. That's what I meant. It's like, man, chain link fence is so underrated. Of course, the problem is that in these universes, sometimes the zombies are the problem. Half the time, it's the other people that are the problem. You know what I mean? And a chain link fence might not do so much there. Where's my fucking Sam? Right here. You say that, but unlike you, they can walk forever. I don't gotta walk forever. I just gotta walk far enough away that they get distracted because they're not the smartest, you know? Are you liking this show so far? I'm liking it, yeah. I'm liking it. These take 10 each, so I actually only need 30. Okay. And I probably, though, should make just a ton extra and go put them in that chest where I keep the things. Let's make a ton. If humans weren't the problem, you'd just need one half-assed carpenter to be mostly safe. It's true. Make a little bit more. Me every day in Ryan's DM. So what episode did you watch today? Also The Rolling Dead. Apparently I'm really close to meeting one of Carly's favorite characters, and I can't wait for that to happen. Okay, since we're actually talking about it, I will actually talk about it, right? I was going to avoid talking about The Walking Dead too much because I don't want to bore everybody about a show that is 15 years old at this point. But here's my Walking Dead thoughts right now. I've just reached the the season 2 spoiler part where Shane has gone off the fucking deep end. Shane's opened the doors to the barn. Shane, got everybody into an aggressive panic and caused that whole scene, which is terrible. I want to kill Shane. That's how I feel right now. But also, Shane's incredible. He's a great character. I got to say that. But also, here's the next thing that happened. He's, you know, maybe more importantly in terms of like character stuff, he's I think these are coming out at a rate of 15 per minute. They are. This is a very easy thing. He's trying to be like Rick Grimes 2.0 for Lori and for Carl and for Lori's, you know, passenger, if you will. And you can't be Rick Grimes 2.0. There was only ever one Rick Grimes. But they finally had the scene where they go to like drop off Randall, that one guy, at like a abandoned parking lot. And Shane has been like, there's this war of the like two mentalities, right? Like Shane is like kill or be killed, and Rick Grimes is like be responsible or be as good as dead, are sort of their warring mentalities. And it just so happens in that scene, Shane should be left for dead, and Rick makes the decision to leave. And I was so angry in that moment because I was like, if Rick Grimes gets brought down, if the weight of the world is on Rick Grimes' shoulders because Shane forced him to be that way, I'm going to be so upset. Like, Shane ruined this man's character. And then what happened right after that was Rick Grimes went back for him and stayed a hero. And I was like, oh, thank fucking Christ. Oh, thank Christ. Rick Grimes is still Rick Grimes, at least for a little bit longer. Shane is alive. That's all right. It's a small price I'm willing to pay. You know what's amazing? This seems like such a not Ryan show, what with the knives and the blood and the horror. I've had to look away this season alone like 14 times because of the knives, man. So many knives. Oh, that didn't go well. So many knives. Okay, give me my quartz crystal. We should probably do the same over here. How long has she been doing it? There's one particular scene in season 3 I can never watch, so I look forward to you getting there. Oh, good. I'm thinking back, I'm pretty sure it just gets more gory as the show got more popular. That's funny. They were very gory right off the start. Like, the amount of times the zombie's head has been driven over with a vehicle or curb stomped into... the gore is up there. So these are going at 30 per minute, so each one of those is a full thing. But why did I do this? Shouldn't we just combine them into one fast belt? Come on, line up. I know you want to. Let's see here. We'll do a merger there. Evo said I can't watch it because of the knives and the general gore. You said that before I started describing the gore, and I didn't read your message. My bad. My bad. Yeah, it's definitely got some gore. Although, Tony, I said this, I think you were here for this the other day, but I said the other day that the real problem I'm having is just that there's so much like my family is in danger stuff in it that's what's causing me the real issues. Hi, Cassie. Okay, so this is 30. This is... No, sorry. That's 60. This is 60. And this must be Mark II. Because we are at 60, 90. So this one should be Mark II. And then I think from there we go Mark III and don't look back. We'll add just a little bit more here just to have it. It's not going to work perfectly. I'm going to put the dimensional depot on this side because I don't want to... Fuck it, we'll put it a little further down because I don't want it to get in the way. It's a little ugly, but whatever. It's definitely an emotional roller coaster if you get attached to characters easily. The other thing I would feel... I mean, my thing is that I feel generally okay with... I think, am okay with character death for plot reasons. Like... I mean, it's not even plot reasons, really. Like... Well, I guess what I mean is, like, I'm not a... when I watch shows, read books, etc., I'm not the kind of person who, like, gets angry at a well-executed execution of my favorite character. I'm not the kind who gets... we're really close to being done. Like, I don't think them being your favorite character means they have to stick around. If a writer has a vision and can pull that vision off and make it meaningful along the way, I'm fucking on board, you know? Kill my favorite character. I don't give a shit. But, that said, that may be changing, as I'm now a parent. And by I don't give a shit, I mean I'm going to cry really hard alongside the other characters. But I am into that. If it's what it takes, I'm into it, you know? Like, if it's... I'm here for maximizing the beauty and meaning of the story, not the happiness of my characters. Okay, let's chuck this in here, this in here. We don't need our... we'll keep the power shards for now. We're talking about The Walking Dead specifically, we are. Brian, did you read the comics too? No, I'm going in completely blind, yeah. I don't know diddly shit about the old... Wow, we really have knocked out a lot of these, huh? About the old season. God, I really should get this unlocked, right? This is Pipeline Mark II, meaning we would get the ability to move liquids much quicker. I need 50 heavy modular frames. I think that's something I had to buy, so I really don't think we have that, but oh well. Why is diddly shit so funny to me? A good question. Okay, so quartz crystal is in the thing. We're just kind of doing everything at once here. But I think we probably have enough to make this full. Yeah, it's so close. So we can leave that. Let's go work on our factory for a second. We're going to save Fixmas, guys. We're going to do it. There's so many memes from The Walking Dead that I want to quote to you, but I can't wait until you're farther in the series. Here's my question. Growing up as a young boy during the time period that The Walking Dead was on TV, I've been looking for one specific line to happen during the show, but it hasn't happened yet. Am I misremembering, or does this not happen during The Walking Dead? At some point, does Rick Grimes say, "I'm Rick Grimes, bitch"? Does that happen, or am I thinking of something else entirely? Because the amount of times that got said to me, or something like it, on the playground, it doesn't happen? Okay, so I'm misremembering. Never mind then. Ignore me. It's all right. Ignore me. I'm Rick Grimes, bitch. Maybe that was just my friends. I don't know. I'm Rick James, bitch. Oh. From Chappelle. That's what it was. That was a Chappelle show instead. Which makes way more sense, by the way. In terms of the timing. In terms of the timing, that does make way more sense. You dingus? Hey, listen. Hey, hush. Oh, no. I just realized we have a problem here. We've got a problem. We've got a problem. I wanted... Small billboard is fucking huge. Holy shit. Large billboard is even bigger. What the hell? I think I just need display sign, right? Like, I need something that's the size of the thingy. Oh my god, it sinks all the way down. Now that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Could we do that? Is that better or worse? Oh, very interesting. You can even set an icon. That's amazing. That's exactly what I need. Exclamation Rick in the chat. Thank you. Thanks so much, Tony. I'm Rick Grimes. You're so right that it was a Chappelle show thing instead. Hi, Formy. I was on a work call. Is the current building still related to Fixmas? Now, this right now is just me trying to redesign my my whole factory. I think we're basically good on Fixmas. But we'll see. So here's the problem that we're having. Down here, that will work. That'll be a part of the blueprint. On the one above us, I'm going to have no floor. Unless... Hold up. I have an idea. Can I just build... Again, can I just build the sign and then have it float in the air? I can't wait till we get a community member named. Oh, if we do this, though, we should also put, like... Shit. We were also going to put a Zoop tube in this thing. So we should think about that. And then we should think about a... Am I crazy? Lights, right? Aren't there lights? I guess we're going to have to do some research. Bye, Rebs. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Have a great rest of your day. Oh my god, our daughter finally got a nap, thank god. Felt bad. Megan was struggling to get her down. I just love spamming this button. Formy, how you doing today? Yeah, we're basically... I think we're basically done with Fixmas. I'm going to leave it until maybe a little later in the stream before we tackle it, but... Okay. Am I crazy? Here, floodlights. Indoor lighting, ceiling light, floodlights, and oh boy, which one do we want? Wall-mounted floodlight, street light, light control panel. I only have 5 tickets, I think. Oh, how many coupons do I have? 2 coupons? I think there are 5 in this thing. 5. I was sitting here wondering how young were you when The Walking Dead started. It was 2010, and I was already out of college. And I realized it was Rick James, and that was a solid 5+ years before The Walking Dead. Turns out Ryan had the wrong thing entirely. Okay. Oh, we can't get both, which is what I wanted. I wanted to get both. Floodlights or indoor lighting? I feel like indoor lighting is what we're looking for here, but floodlight might take up less space, / I could mount it on the wall instead of the floor, which would be better for my thing. So we're going to buy this one. And if we don't like it, we'll go buy the other one too.
If you sense your productivity slipping when it gets dark, don't worry, this is perfectly natural. Fortunately, fix-it lights allow you to never experience wasteful darkness ever again.
Take Scutarium. Wasteful darkness. Meetings are going well. Fires have been put out. Now I can just focus on 2 things at a time. Also, Tama. Oh, good. I love a Tama. I was 18 in 2010. Shaking my head. I remember watching live because I still had cable back then. Simpler times. In 2010, I was deeply religious. Dating a girl who did not want to be in a relationship with me. And still we dated for a year. I was a senior in high school at the end of it. I was... Let's do it on the bottom first. Oh, shit, they're huge. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, boy. Listen, we gotta pimp this thing out before we do anything. Am I gonna need the light? Am I gonna... No, fucking turn on. Do I need the thingy? Why aren't you on? It says light color and intensity can be modified via a light control panel. Oh, because we don't have power coming in. Duh. So I actually don't know how good these things are until I install them over here. I graduated college in 2010. You youngins. You youngins! Exclamation goose. Duh, I need the power, guys. If we do 2 of them, which is my thought for... Ooh. I twisted that one too far. My thought for, what's the word? For symmetry. To do that. Oh, now that's pretty bright. Okay. What's the sign look like in the brightness? In the... I mean, that looks pretty nice. We could put them on the outside as well. An identical buildable is already built there. No, it's on the other fucking side. What do you mean? So ready for this to be a flashbang every time it turns on? Just pa. In 2010, I was moving between continents. That's all right. Evo was learning how to walk. At 7? Think that's a little late? I don't know. I'm not up to date on when the milestones happen and everything, you know? We could do 1 out here. We could just do 1. It would be a little funky. But I want to light this shit up, right? And then if we do that, we can also chuck one out here. Charlie's got the fucking jokes today, man. How would we do lights out here? How would we want to? I feel like they get in the way if you get them that close. I just love the idea. Now that I can put lights on shit, I want to put lights everywhere. What else was I doing in 2010? I was texting my friends because I finally had unlimited texting. I think for now, what we do here is boom. Boom. Where's the power? There should be power here. Why did I fucking whiff? I whiffed. Remember T9 texting? I do. Okay, hold up. If I run, slide, jump, I get a higher jump, and then I get up here. But the problem is I never remember exactly where this goes. It goes right there. Okay. The power between. Oh, is it because the power's on this side? Is that what's going on here? I think we should have power at all 4 points, right? I think so. I think having power at all 4 points, because then no matter which side you're building off of, you're still good to go. Like on the outside, you know? We're only going to have the doors at 2 different points, but... Or at 1 point. Am I remembering right that you had to wait until like 8 p.m. for your minutes to not count or something? Was that a thing? Unlimited nights and weekends? Tony just sent me back. Unlimited nights and weekends. 2010 was probably the year that I also discovered Starbucks and Chipotle. You know? What's the general plan to say Fixmas? Oh, for me. Or, sorry, Infamous Diz. I think we've saved it. I think technically if we go over there, we have 500 Wonder Stars. I started stream by explaining what I did off camera, but we have I think we fixed it. We haven't actually like done the honors yet, but I'm gonna save that for another time, but for towards the end of the stream. But come on, nice. Okay, so take you, put it like right here. I think it's that one. I think then we go here. Boom, boom, boom. In 2010, I was in the process of coming out to my very religious friends and family. Sounds about right. We are going to put signs, display signs. I probably am going to change this part of the blueprint eventually. Because they're kind of hanging in like the middle of the fucking room. But I think this could be something. One more? Unlimited nights and weekends. Kids these days have no idea how bad we had it. Had to wait until after 10 p.m. to ask my friends if they had heard the new T-Pain song and downloaded it via iTunes to their computers. God. Had to ask somebody for the right LimeWire directory to use to hear the new Soulja Boy song. What a time. Had to click the number keys multiple times for one letter. Had to explain to my mom what CYA meant and and BRB and LOL. And my mom was still getting emails from the church prayer chain and printing them off on our printer. Remember printing emails? Now that was funny. Now that was funny. Imagine printing something as a... Oh my god, and printing MapQuest directions? Oh, Tony and I are on the exact same wavelength. My dad still prints his emails. Wow. AOL chat rooms? I will one-up you there. I wasn't on the AOL chat rooms because I wasn't allowed to. I was on the KOL chat rooms. That's right, the kids online. Why would you print emails? I don't know. Ask my parents. I think it was something about the... Yeah, if I delete these, do those stay? They should, right? Nothing in the game's physics has ever told me that they wouldn't. Okay. So what we will have to do is connect a bunch of down... conveyors. Oh my god, here's the other thing. We have built all of these Mark 1. When we probably... Oh, we need to future-proof. We probably need to build them Mark 4, which is going to be a little crazy. But I think it's for the best. Is there anything else I want here? We've got 2 sets of lights. We'll do this and then we'll test it. Although, no. I'm going to leave them Mark 1 for now. I'm going to test it, and then I will come back and change them to Mark 4. Because testing it with Mark 4 is going to be really difficult in terms of purely... like, I can't stamp these down really easily if I do that. Okay. Expansion. Nope. Expandable. Vertical. Bus. Test 1. I've named them all something insane. I'd rather use AIM than Teams. I want to go back to AIM. I still hear the AIM message jingle sometimes randomly. I don't know that I know the jingle. I do hear the "You've got mail." AOL Instant Messenger sound. That was fucking deafening. Why can't I turn down YouTube Shorts? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, one more time. Try this again. Ryan, it throws me off that you say AIM instead of saying AIM. Does anybody... Wait. You're saying you say AIM instead of AIM? You say the word, not the... It's just AIM? No, it's not. Maybe to you, but maybe to... Call my mom. Kidding, I'm calling my wife.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. What's up?
You aren't taking a nap, are you?
No.
Okay, good. I have a question for you.
Yeah. What's up?
You're on stream, obviously.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But thank you for warning me.
So you had like a boyfriend or something that you talked to on this messaging service that came with AOL. AOL Instant Messaging, right? Back in the day?
Okay. No, I actually wasn't an AOL girl.
You weren't an AOL girl. What were you?
So our school was Yahoo Instant Messenger school.
Okay.
Not
So
AIM.
so Yahoo Instant Messenger, what did you call that?
Yahoo?
Okay, Yahoo. What would you have called the AOL version of that if you called it anything?
AIM.
Oh, thank you very much, Megan.
Did I win?
You made me. You supported me, which I appreciate. These
Okay,
weirdos in Twitch chat call it AIM.
Oh.
And to be clear, one of them says everyone says AIM. Wrong. Very wrong.
Interesting. I mean, like I said, we weren't an AIM school.
Don't say
so
AIM.
maybe,
Don't say it. First off, don't say AIM. Don't give them.
Maybe I'm not the right person. But I don't know.
But you would have heard it back in the day.
Yeah.
Meg didn't use it, so it doesn't count. That's very interesting. Twitch chat has never turned against Megan before this moment. I wonder what... maybe they're feeling vulnerable about the fact that they're wrong about... Or not even that they're wrong, but sometimes that different realities exist for different people. That's crazy. Huh.
Huh. Weird.
They're turning on Megan. Interesting.
Hey, my phone's ringing. It's from another call that I'm going to answer.
All right, love you. Bye.
Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Okay.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
I'm half tempted to call my mom, but she would not remember what that was. So, she wouldn't know. That's for sure. Okay, let's go here. Expandable vertical bus test 1. Oh shit, that's stuff that I added after the fact. I wondered what was happening here. I didn't use it, and I also thought it was AIM. For once I'm on your side with something, let's go. Anyways, I was here to play the sound from AIM is what I was here to do. What? That was a bunch of weird sounds. What? Why is there a cow mooing in this thing? Was there a cow mooing in AIM? Why is there a cow mooing in this sound? Can you guys hear that? The fuck? Is it AIM or AIM? Somebody said on Reddit, ASL. That's how I pronounced it. Oh, God. Oh, no. Not ASL. Oh, no. A/S/L. No. Oh, boy. Okay. That one takes me back. The days of creepy chat rooms? Nah, dude, I was in love with that girl. Okay. American Sign Language? Nah, it stood for age, sex, location. You would get in a chat room with a bunch of other kids your age. For sure, absolutely. And you would type ASL. When talking to them to determine their age, their sex, Did I just die? I just died. I'm alive with a sliver of a health. You would type that to find people who were similar age, sex, and most likely, for me anyways, it was opposite sex, similar location and age. And the way you had of verifying whether or not they were the age, sex, or location that you wanted them to be was that you trusted them. That's it. Sounds reliable? Yep, sure was. Flawless system. Flawless system. We're leaving these crates everywhere. Okay. We need to go blueprint mode. We need to go sicko mode. I'm staring at the back, right? So if I chuck this right here. God, my game is like lagging, which is actually kind of scary. Oh, it's still building. If I chuck this right here, what happens? This is our expandable one. First off, on this floor, right? This would be the correct floor. Yep. The signs appear to work. There's nothing wrong with the signs. Cool. That's amazing. Signs appear to work. That's great. We love that. Our job is to go boom, boom on every one of these to hook them up. And then our job is to go out here and connect boom to boom. And then if this is gone, which it should be, then I think we hook this up to the... Now this is the next thing we should check is the power. But if this works correctly, we should be able to... Lights are on. Lights are on. We love that. Every light in the house was on. Lights are on. Dope. The funny thing is that I always knew to lie, but these days kids give out their full government name and city on TikTok, and it stresses me out so much. You guys were lying? I wasn't lying. I was telling the truth. I was looking for love. I was open to love. I wanted to find love. I was gonna find love. I was saying, age. I hate that you lead with age, by the way. It's just weird. I mean, I don't know. Age. I have a very distinct memory. This was 6th grade, so I was what, 11? 11? I was on my friend Chase's computer. I went over to my friend Chase's house. It's probably the only time I ever went over to Chase's house. We had a 6th grade girls basketball game that we were going to as soon as we got done ASLing. We were going to paint our chests green so that we could be the biggest fan, and with like letters on the chest so that we could be the biggest fans of our 6th grade girls basketball team. Because the girl I was interested in making my girlfriend was on the team at that time. And I remember hopping into the chat rooms and age, sex, location, and did it work? I did eventually make her my girlfriend. To be clear, we dated over AIM. We literally never talked in person. She went to the 6th grade dance with me. We danced once. I was very sweaty. We did one slow dance. I was very sweaty. And then she broke up with me like a couple weeks later. We talked literally 0 times in person. I bought her ticket to the Christmas dance. To what song? I have no idea. It's probably like Rascal Flatts. I bought her ticket to the Christmas dance, walked it to her in class, gave it to her without saying a word after we'd talked over AIM that we were going to the dance together, and then walked away. All right, well, let's test this real quick. It works. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Oh my God. Save yourself, Ryan. I'm a genius. You knew she was your girlfriend? Thank you for clarifying the question. She did know that she was my girlfriend. Okay. I think we have... How can we make this better? I don't know. I think we have a working... We should probably double check that the Oh god, I almost went into the abyss. That this part works. So it's going up. God, the awkward teen dating memory is flooded back. Did anybody hear I feel like I really wanted to date as a 10-year-old. I was very interested in having a relationship from like 10 years old on. I was not particularly successful at that, you know, but oh shit. Are we actually making things look nice after all this time? I've decided to completely switch up my my method. Yeah, I'm gonna make things look nice. But did anyone have like a relationship when you were like 10, 11, 12 that was like actually positive? This morning, my son tried to sneak TV before school when he thought I was in my office upstairs. He's learning how to be sneaky, and I don't like it. Oh, no. That's sad. Yeah, I'm going to have to tear this whole thing down. I am not going to have any space for materials for that, but it'll be fine. AIM was a major step into me being the nerd that I am. I learned how to install a keylogger to get my dad's admin password to AOL so I could reset my permissions. You are on a different level than me. I just watched my stepdad type in the remote control password on the TV so that the shows they'd locked on DVR I could watch. Like, Desperate Housewives had way too much sex talk in it. But I watched him type in his birthday as the password on the TV remote so that the DVR'd locked shows I could still watch. This is going to be a headache. It's going to chuck everything in big old things. That's fine. I think this is pretty good. I haven't thought of anything to change yet. Okay. The next question is just how we get it going. I had one at 12. It was basically just hanging out like any other friend, but with a shy kiss at the end. My first relationship was 13, 14, lasted a year. Then I spent the rest of school convinced I would die alone. I had a serious girlfriend in like 7th grade. I had a serious girlfriend. I had like we actually talked and hung out outside of school. I think it was 8th grade actually.
It's a new subscriber. Welcome to the cult.
Yo, Carol Beamer, welcome to the cult. Hello, hello, welcome to the cult. Good to have you here. Yeah, this is a big moment. I think we're basically ready to institute a new bus. Like, I don't want to sugarcoat this shit, but like, we're ready. I also need to find a place to chuck some of my materials because it's all bad. My materials are... Okay, we'll put down one more awesome sink here. I basically just need a trash can. Oh my god, is this thing in the way? That's funny. I just need a trash can. I could just delete stuff, but I don't like deleting stuff. I have a girlfriend. You wouldn't know her. She goes to a different Twitch chat. Oh, that's so funny to me. Did anybody here lie about having a boyfriend or girlfriend that went to a different school? I submit that I wasn't lying about it. It's that I thought things were more serious than they were. Which is different because we were like really vibing at youth group, and I thought that meant something. Like, I thought the glances were meaningful, you know? Very meaningful glances, of course. Caitlin, thanks for the Prime sub. How you doing? We got to get rid of some of this iron. What else is not useful here? Every light in the house was on. Can do that to add some stuff too. Okay. We got to get all these crates dismantled. My map is a fucking mess of crates. Look at all these crates. Now we get to play the game. Ryan picks up trash because of how many different things he has destroyed here. We're going to keep our current blueprint system over there because I need it to make changes. But, oh, Zoop Tube. Zoop Tube is what we were going to change. Okay. There should probably be... Should I have a Zoop Tube? I don't know. I think I probably should. We were really vibing it. Youth group, and I thought that meant something. I did! I still think about that girl sometimes. Don't tell Megan. What? I'm kidding. Are we going to save Fixmas? We're going to save Fixmas. Like, we're really close. Those are... Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that's just death. Aw, shit. Look at those crates. Those are just death. I'm going to have to build crates to get out there. Okay. Can I pull this off without dying? We're about to find out. Oh, my inventory is too full. Of course my inventory is too full. That's the whole fucking problem. Oh, my God. I wish I had the capacity to find and make a supercut of every don't tell Megan moment. Fucking power this shit up. From the year? There's not that many. There's a couple. None of them are bad, though. It's not like I'm hiding a gambling addiction or something. Sort this shit. Get rid of. Give me some points out of this stuff. Imagine watching those back with her at the Indies. All the secrets I hid from you in the last year. In middle school, I had a crush on a girl. I was going to ask her to a dance. Then I was about to ask her out. The discussion ended up in her saying she was committed to chastity until whenever, and I had to ask what that meant because second language and all. Her explanation made it seem like she wasn't up for dating at all. Oh, man. Oh, she was crying about you not making a move? Artifice. Oh, God, don't fall. Okay, this is so sketchy. This is Satisfactory parkour. Oh! The stakes have never been higher. The crate right there. Okay, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. This feels like cheating. No, not cheating. The crate's right here. I'm gonna run out of room here any second. I still have room. Yeah. This is just us cleaning up the fucking mess of how long we've been building this new factory. I'm really excited to put it to the test, though. I'm trying to rack my brain right now for other things we might really want to, like, consider adding to this thing. Potentially a Zoop Tube. I don't know. Hey, it is kind of funny. We should talk about this coming full circle. It was on a Satisfactory stream that we with the indies that I was like, man, I really need to get better at accepting help from people. Here we are on the other side of the indies. I accepted so much help from you guys as moderators. You guys killed it on making the indies amazing. He did it, YouTube. I can't confirm. Yeah, I did it. Aren't you proud of me? Oh, it's way up there. Oh shit, that's gonna be tough to get. Okay. I was kind of thinking we would wait on doing Fixmas because Shammy Leva isn't here yet. I don't know if Shammy's gonna make it to the conclusion of Fixmas, but figured we could wait until the end of stream to do it. Or closer to the end of stream. These two? All right, chat, what do you want to talk about? What's going on? What's on your mind? And delete those ones. We're cleaning up. Cleaning up. We've got a couple over there. But otherwise, crates are, and then a bunch of crates that way. Crates are looking pretty good overall. Cleaned up. We'll get to delete a bunch of this area. And just keep it as our blueprint designing area. Having my morning coffee / muffin. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, that's a bummer too. Those don't line up. You talk about when the next mod games will be? Yeah, we can talk about it. I don't know. Probably, what is that one doing? I would say probably not, you know. Oh no, this whole thing is off. Okay, chat, do we have any Satisfactory experts in the chat? I have a front seat question if you feel open to answering it. Can you place a blueprint inside of a blueprint designer? Like if I build this over here, can I place a blueprint down inside of it? Yes or no? Yes? Perfect. Thank you. It's going to be complicated with Mars and I going back to school versus overbreak. That's true. That's true. Definitely more complicated. Okay, in that case, I'm going to move this whole thing because I don't like where it is. Is that a minor concern? Yes, absolutely. But I want it to be in a place that I could use it. And it's also on a bad foundation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we can do this. No. Okay. Too much shit. We're just going to delete it. Just going to delete it. Oh, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Please don't tell me that made a crate. Hell yeah. All right, let's clean this up. And then I think it's time to start just building it, right? Like, build the new bus. Oh boy, things are actually way too full here. So that's fun. That was how we were adding a bunch of points, but we don't need to add points. We just need this shit to hold up. I wonder how fast this will accept items. Will it accept them as quickly as I can shove them in? Oh my god. Hell yeah, brother. I'm a bit lost about the floating chests. What's up with them? The floating chests are basically when I don't have any space left in my inventory, but I deconstruct an item. The items can't go into my inventory, so they go into a floating chest. Hi, Hero, what's up? Like I was building something like right here, and then I tore it down, but my inventory was full. And so it made a chest. Yeah. Distant Tony. Yeah, I think this is the last one, right? Oh, there's two. One there and one there. More motors. Oh boy, we're hauling ass now. Great. Okay. With that done, our goal is going to be to move this whole thing, which is we have to get our inventory clear to make this work. Because it's going to make just more of a mess. But we're going to get this cleaned up. Here, take all my shit. How about that? How about you just take all my stuff, and then I will go about... I'll pick this up. And I'll pick this up because I don't actually want it in the way. Yeah. Distant Tony implies the existence of nearby Tony. Okay. I think, unfortunately, I need to destroy it before I place it back down. Because I don't have the materials to make it. So... I'm so nervous to destroy it, though. Oh my god, we're going to do it. Let me save first, just in case. Oh. Can I destroy it all, please? It won't let you destroy the actual blueprint manager until I think everything inside of the blueprint is destroyed. Wait. That's what you do. Duh. I forgot that it has that. Oh my god. Take all. I totally forgot that it does that. Okay. This is logistics, or is it special? Special. Oh my god, I'm out of my fucking fuel. Okay, special, and I think I want it to be like right there is pretty good. Just gonna shift it a little bit. We have plenty of space to blueprint stuff around here. Okay, now we need to put down our blueprint inside of this place. I think it's going to be a little difficult without those ramps. Okay, there it goes. I want it that way, and I want it. I think that's fine. Yeah. Oh, I fell. The game lags every time I build this big blueprint. Dope. Cool. I think that's good. Meaning I can now tear down so much of this. Got too many fucking items in my inventory still. Trash, trash, trash. Oh boy. Oh. Chat, I'm getting sleepy. We don't need the gifts. We can get rid of those. I don't know if they'll get sucked up by this thing, but they will. Oh, we didn't change one thing. We forgot to change the... we need to do Zoop Toop, and we need to change the speed of the conveyors. That's the other thing we need to do. Does it feel like a particularly long week to anybody else, or is it just me? Gas filter, everything's fine here. Get rid of so many of those. Evo, are you in the Sunday Scaries part of waiting on the semester to start yet, or? Okay, still need to continue to dump shit over there, but for now, the other thing we can do is where was it that it was right there that the thing happened? The bad blocks. Oh no, I'm leaving fucking things out there. Why am I like this? I need more inventory space. I need to do more research generally. Been a blur for me rushing to get everything ready for teaching next week. Megan has worked 5 out of the 6 last days, and I've been like, oh boy. I've been struggling with what feels like an unending what's the word? Like the dishes just keep piling up. The laundry just keeps needing done. The house just keeps needing picked up. It's like constantly growing. It's like a hydra of chores. I chop off one of the heads. It turns out 3 heads pop up. It's a Sisyphean task for sure. I've been so tired this week. Land it, land it, land it. I landed it. Land it, land it, land it. Uh-oh. Land it, land it, land it. Oh, let's fucking go. Don't you dare make a chest. Don't you dare make a chest. One at a time here until there's no chests left. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. Just the one over there. And this, which we can tear down if we would like to. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I wanted to nap every single day this week. Eva says, yeah, I'm taking an 18 credit semester. I'm still waiting on several classes to even publish their module ahead of time so I can check out the schedule and figure out how available I'll be the next months. Yikes. Your Honor, he's gaming. I'm gaming. Okay. Let's go ahead and change this. We need to change the... all of these need upgraded to, I think, Mark IV. I think there is no sense doing anything other than Mark IV. Mark IV is going to mean that every item moves at 480 resources per minute. That's probably fucking overkill. But buildable in a designer. Oh, there we go. This is so overkill, and it's going to completely drain my resources. The idea is I don't ever want to fucking have to upgrade it later or wonder what the speed is. Okay. Not as bad as I thought, actually, in terms of resources. Not great, but we still have to connect one more. Oh boy. Okay, we need to update our blueprint. We also should look at our blueprints on here and delete some. Mind-blowing test. These can all be deleted. Mind-blowing, yes. Mind-blowing, remove. I kind of want to just undo all of my blueprints. This is all the work of a crazed man. All of these blueprints are the work of a person who had no idea what he was doing. These I don't even think are necessarily good anymore. Should I just delete these? Oh boy, I don't know that I should. I'll leave those for now. We're going to delete all of the vertical bus stuff and replace it with one just called vertical bus. Save. No. Apply changes. Done. Okay. This is not a new blueprint. It is the only blueprint. Set icon. The icon is going to be Those are Fixmas. The icon is going to be something. I don't fucking know. It's just going to be like this. Hi, Oliver. How you doing? At least it's a sign that you've learned. It's true. I have learned from my very many mistakes. It's true. Okay. Well, we need to continue to dump shit in here that we don't need. But otherwise, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yet I'm at my first week of classes right now. It's very relaxed for once. Nice. Nice. Okay, now we get to do the chaos. Now is where the chaos starts. We need to take all of the shit that has been on the bus and insert it into our vertical bus. The other question is where I want to put my vertical bus. Do I want it to be like more towards the center of the map? I kind of think it makes sense to go put it kind of by the space elevator, right? Turns out Satisfactory streams are great when I'm in office because I don't know what's going on ever, so I don't need stream visible, just chat. It's been on my mind most of our stream today. I'm like, nobody has any idea what I'm doing. And that's fine with me. That's fine. Oh man, now a million questions. I kind of feel like we should pick an area with very little happening on the ground itself. Like there's limestone right here, impure. This would not be the place to do it. Limestone. Even the people that know this game don't know what you're doing most of the time. You don't even know what you're doing. Not a single one of us has any idea. How can you complain about the floaty physics in Ori after playing this? The floaty physics in this... First off, I don't complain about the floaty physics in Ori. I say it's taking adjustment. I hope I'm not complaining about it. I don't want to be complaining about it. I think it's... I just think it's requiring adjustment for sure. But... yeah, we're just looking around to make sure there's nothing else here that we... I don't know, man. I feel like we just launch it up in the air right here. How do we want to do this? Ouch, you turd. But in this game I unlocked a jetpack. I'm in charge of the floatiness, you know? At least a little bit. How do I want to do this? Wherever I set it up, it's going to run upwards in perpetuity. And probably sideways a good chunk as well. I'm going to need space, whatever way it is facing, to build a million things. I've always kind of imagined that as like kind of hanging off into space, like this sort of lineup where it's like facing that way, maybe because that's how I built it on the blueprint. It's also like if I build it, then having the jumpiness on having the jumping platforms on my left, aka the north, means that I'm closer to that stuff. Real question though is, shouldn't I just build it like closer to our... Then I have to build a million things a million miles. And I will walk. Whereas if I build it here, it's just everything pours in somehow on the first couple floors. one's definitely not a tree. I decided to check out your Twitch for the first time. Of course, I stumbled across the most confusing game ever, apparently. LMAO. You really... I really struggle to think what you would have if you could have found a game less... Sorry. I think it would be hard to find a game more confusing. Don't come at me with your good points. Oh, Catilla, I'm like pretty sure I know what game you're talking about for sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to be so far from my stuff over there, but I can move some of that stuff over here. Is it time? Is it time we just move everything and make a big base right here? If we do it, shouldn't we do it a little bit higher off the ground so we're not running into stuff? I think the only way to do this is just to do it. A creature's in the way? Let me at him. I'll fuck their world up. Let me at him. Welcome in, Rowan. How you doing today? I was really trying to farm a capital D colon there. A little into shook, and it didn't happen. Thought for sure the people of Twitch chat would give me a hard time. What do you think? Right there? It's gonna go up so quickly. Had them ready in case you hit it. Okay. I think this is fine. The one thing I might have done wrong with this is that getting things in... You know what we're going to do? I've changed my mind. We're going to rotate it because simply for the purposes of getting stuff in the door. Creatures... Wait. Missing materials? Missing what? Did I dismantle a crate? What am I missing? I'm missing a couple... Oh, yeah. I am missing materials. Okay. I'm missing the encased industrial. This is the problem with making them all Mark IV, is that now it's actually going to be really tough for me to... It's going to be tough for me to, like I said, be able to like spam down this build. Hi, Amrizia. Looks like you're holding a giant candy cane. I am. When you hit things with it, it makes a jingle bell sound. And it makes it snow. Okay, if we do this here, we put a bunch of floors here, we take out the first level walls, and we just start inserting stuff. Then we can build out. We'll always have this place as our... I think that's it. I think we try this. I just crashed. Ouch. David, thanks so much for the sub. Holy cow. How are you, David? Chat quick. I need a prompt. I need something to talk about that isn't this game while I work on this game for the next 2 hours. Stat. I'm taking those 3 out. I'm taking those out. I'm taking those out. And I need to connect it all to power. Those Love the fit, by the way. Looks like absolute chaos. Thank you. Thanks so much. What are your feelings about language? Oh, don't do this to me. Any good running stories lately? Oh my God. Actually, yeah. Are you going to coach cross country again this year? That's another great topic, Tony, because I'm actually not sure. For reasons that I can't get super into, nothing dramatic or bad, but just like purely logistical and boring reasons. I think there is a small chance I won't be coaching cross country this year, which makes me very sad. Not because of BB, but on the like out of my hands kind of front. I'll keep you updated. I really hope that I get to. But I think there's a chance. If that happens, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll do some other This would just be in the way, right? I think that would just be in the way. And you couldn't do it on the floor above. No funny stories then? I hope we get funny stories. I hope. Yeah, I have an idea. But yeah, I would like to. I would really like to. We'll see. If we do go back to cross country, I will tell you. There's a chance I'd have entirely new, it's middle school, so the kids like turn over a bunch anyways. But there's a chance I would have entirely new team, or at least a mostly new team, which is also strange to think about. Oh, Tony's hitting all the bangers. Remind me, Bobby, I do have a funny running story, but Tony asked if I saw my nemesis recently. What if I told you that I did? I did see my nemesis recently. I saw my nemesis on Tuesday at the good old pool, the YMCA. It's been months since I last saw Andy. And I did not exchange any words with Andy. However, he did piss me off again. What else is new, right? For those of you who don't know, I have a nemesis at the pool, and he generally just like gets in the way of the swimmers and the people who are there to like lap swim. And I was at the pool the other day at like 10 a.m., which is not the normal time for me, and that's definitely the normal time for him. And he was there. Luckily, the pool was pretty empty, so he didn't try and kick me out of my lane. That said, I don't have coupons because they're over here. That said, he did randomly like hog one of the lanes so that I had to share the lane with another swimmer, which was fine. I'm cool with that. But he hogged an entire lane to himself to
Use
aqua
of
jog.
these products invalidates any warranty. Function not guaranteed.
Which I find hilarious because there is an aqua jogging lane that he could have been in with his other aqua jogging friends. But instead his like water aerobics type of stuff. I say aqua jogging, but it's more water aerobics. And instead he took a whole lane. But it was fun. After watching your Tunic playthrough, after having played Tunic, I'm watching your Tunic playthrough. I learned all about Cuphead Kid, and I love him. Dude, Cuphead Kid gets even better. This year he was even more fun. Cuphead Kid was great his first year. This year he was like, we got some real like emotional growth, you know? Okay. One thing I want to check real quick is what these lights look like. Ceiling lights. Oh my god, they're huge? The fuck? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. It would be in the way for sure. I don't think I can use them. They're huge. They're just some big-ass lights. They are. How did we not clip the drawing of the pool story for the indies? Oh, wrong one. Nah, that's all right. Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to the VOD channel. Who's your nemesis lore, please? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I missed your comment. I don't know what day that was. We should probably figure out what VOD that was. Evo probably knows. Okay. So ceiling light is fucking huge. I don't know that we should put that on the factory. Reminder of running story? Okay, so I don't know if you'll find this interesting, but I sure did. I did a running workout this morning, and I ran 5 by 1 minute hard, which is, you know, like it's a hard workout. 5 by 1 minute hard, and I took a 2-minute break between every 1 minute. So run 1 minute very hard, 60 seconds. Take 120 seconds to do nothing. And here's what's interesting about that. 5 by 1 minute hard. Here's the story. I ran, let's go see what's in lane 1. Almost exactly 0.20 miles for all 5 of the reps. Which means, if you really think about it, in a way, I sort of, today on my run, ran a 5-minute mile. Does that mean 1 minute sprinting at your max or just running? What it means is like 1 minute hard. As hard as you can manage and still be able to run the next rep at a similar pace. So the pacing there is like how this is going to be a headache, what I'm about to do. It's going to be very fun. Here's what we're about to do. Everything is now Mark IV belts. And we're going to go all the way through the entire factory. So long story short, I ran 5 by 1 minute. So altogether, if you remove the jogging and breathing hard and absolutely like hacking up a lung and hands on knees, the 2-minute rest, aka, I ran a 5-minute mile. Here's what's funny to me about that. I broke 5 minutes in the mile. My 8th, technically as a freshman in high school, I think in 8th grade I ran 5:01. So I am officially at 32 years old with 10 minutes of rest as fast as I was when I was 12. I was feeling all high and mighty about my workout. I was just like happy to have gotten a workout in and feeling good about the fact that I got it in. And then I was like, oh no. If you think about this too hard, Ryan, it's actually really depressing. But it did make me think. So that's my running story, which is barely a story, I'm sure. But it did make me think. Here's what it had me think. What if this year, at 32 years old, I tried to run a mile a 5-minute mile? What if I tried to get fit to run a 5-minute mile again? You know? I wonder if I could do it. I wonder how close I could get. And then I thought, because I am who I am, we should stream it. Which would be probably a terrible idea, but it would be funny. You prefer being outside or inside for normal running? I prefer being outside, but I have a baby now, so my preferences don't matter. I run on the treadmill when I have to, which is like 3 days a week at this point, because because I don't have control over my schedule. I'd kill to be back under 8. I think we could do that one relatively easy. All I do is give Megan my phone. She can film me running a mile really poorly on a track somewhere. Voila. Ta-da. Profit. I think right now, here's the question, right? I think right now, if I ran a mile, like right this very second, all out, on the track, 4 laps for glory, I think I'd probably run about... I'm not going to be able to do this because I'm not going to have enough fucking stuff. I think I'd probably run like a 6 flat. I don't know if I could break 6 right now. And that's... Well, maybe that's an exciting number for... That's the wrong one. Well, maybe that's an exciting number for you. That's not a particularly... I think I broke 6 minutes in the mile when I was in like... When I was like 8. Yeah. That's what you get for being as active as a child. I could outrun 12-year-old me with no practice. That's hilarious. That's a great way to think about it. This is not going to be doable the way I'm doing it. We're going to have to stockpile so much more encased industrial beams. On the other hand, we do have one item making our way into the belt. Okay, so that's coal. Great. So then we go here. This is my vision. So then we go here. We grab coal. We select it. I don't need text. Wait, what's going on here? Is that text here? What if I remove it? Layout. This is what I want. I want that. I want that. Or that. And then maybe a little bit of text. Oh, there's no text on this one. God, you could really do a lot here. What about, like, this one? Coal. Nice. You like running in the rain? I don't mind it. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot of times. It's fine. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it is just getting in the way. But. Don't lie to me, chat. How boring would it be to watch me run a mile? On the plus side, the predicting would be great, right? Like, it might be very boring, but the predictions would be fire. Like, we could make a whole week out of like the predictions, the belief, the disbelief, right? I could be like, hey, I did my workout on Tuesday. Races on Friday. On Tuesday, I did my workout, and let me tell you, I'm feeling like I'm in 5:05 shape. Take with that what you will. And then maybe we put some consequences on it. If I don't run under 5, I have to shave my head or some shit. Absolutely, predictions would be fun. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, you guys aren't going fast enough. That's for sure. No, the problem is actually the upload speed. Problem is actually the upload speed. Should I make a bunch of... Oh, that's interesting. Should I make a couple more dimensional depots? We should shove the stuff to make dimensional depots into a dimensional depot. And then, all of a sudden... It's meta. Gift a pack per minute. Gift a pack per second over 5 minutes. It is kind of crazy to think about how far I've fallen, though. Like, I'm by no means, like, amongst my friends, I am probably the least, I'm like the least fast of my friends. I've got a lot of friends who are very fast, etc. And like today, I did 5 minutes, a 5-minute mile with 10 minutes of break, etc. Right? It hurt. I'm gonna be sore for the rest of my life. It sucked. In college, so go back in time. I broke 5 minutes in like freshman year of high school. In college, my senior year of college, I ran a 5K at 5-minute pace. I ran 15:36 in the 5K, meaning I didn't just run it for 1 minute. I ran it at the pace that I did today. I ran it for 15 straight minutes and 36 seconds on the end of it. Oh, how far we have fallen. Dimensional Depot upload speed. Missing materials for sure. But I could also upload from my inventory. And this just takes 17 computers, which I don't know that I have. Stack increase would also be useful, but I do not have that many Mercer spheres. Holy shit. Upload speed really could be useful here. I only have 3, though, so... Okay, here's the question. No, I have 5. Hell yeah. Do we have any computers here? Probably not, right? Computers take... like 16 plastic. I've got that. I don't have a lot of plastic, though. Shit. Set yourself a time goal to push yourself. You have to gift a sub for every second you don't meet that goal by. That's what I like. I like that a lot, Tony. I got to run under 5 minutes. If I don't do it, I have to gift a sub by every second that I'm over. Bye, Lumella. Make it a charity thing. The more we donate, the more he runs. I will tell you, I have a plan for that. That is something different. But I do have a plan that's very similar about that. Okay, I don't know that I can do this right now. I don't have the plastic to make computers. That means I probably should just do the upload speed, which takes some... which I can do right now. So let's do it. Let's do upload speed. Research it right now. Done. That'll help a little bit.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, ease the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind?
Pretty
Pretty
ripples.
ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
Oh my god, if you run on this belt, you go fucking flying. Oh my god, I'm zooming. I'm going to space. Holy shit. It'd be easy to break 5 minutes a mile in this thing. I'm fucking flying. Maybe every 5 seconds. If you were worried about, if you weren't being super precise with your times, I do think, like, the good news is if we did 1 sub per second over 5 minutes, then, like, I'm probably only going to max donate, like, 20 to 30 subs. Like, and that's if I have a real bad, like, if something bad happens, right? Or, like, my training just isn't where I thought it would be. I don't know. The only other thing that could make this more fun is finding someone to do it against. But my friends are either all way too fast or probably not interested in doing a... This is going to be so much rote work to get our bus up and running from here. And I'll be honest with you, I'm once again considering doing it off camera. That's going to take so much goddamn work. Holy cow. Okay, these are rotors. Do this. We can just go rotor, select icon, rotor, done. What if you trip and fall 5 minutes later? If I trip and like break an ankle, yeah, then I'm not gifting the subs. Okay, I mean, I have 2 of these and 45 of them in the dimensional depot, so it's rough. It's rough. We're gonna have to bring, this is such a big project. Why did I ever redesign my bus? I don't actually know. I'm to the point where I'm once again getting overwhelmed. It's fine, I'm sure. I've created like 10 hours of work for me just to get my bus up and running. That's dramatic. That's not the truth, but my main focus would be completing it without an asthma attack. Sadly, running has always been tough for me. Yeah. I can't imagine running with asthma. Like that's got to be really difficult. Okay, here's the thing. If we're gonna do this, we should do it. I'm gonna make more dimensional depots for the encased industrial beams. I can make at least 2, and then I can just remember that there's extras. Bye, Jeff. Bye. Have a fun time in class. Chat, how early is too early to dress up for Valentine's Day? If you're an adult, it's probably too early, right? What if you're a baby? Hypothetically speaking. Will they stack on top? They will stack on top. Well, that's very interesting. That's what I should do then. Probably makes the most sense. This is Mark 1. This is Mark 1. That part doesn't matter. I'd say the 13th is too early. But they make such cute shit for babies. You don't understand. They make such cute stuff for babies. Like Elle has a couple super cute. Valentine's Day outfits. What are we gonna do? Just not use them? We can't put her in 16 outfits on the day, right? Like, I think anytime in February would be fine for baby to wear hearts and whatnot. However, wearing my first Valentine's Day shirt is probably too early. Anything other than the actual day. We've definitely already sent her to daycare with a Valentine's Day like themed shirt on. Bye, Artifice. Thanks for being here. How early is it too early for Evo to start celebrating their birthday? Is the related question. There is no right answer. Evo deserves celebrating year-round. Evo's birthday's on Valentine's Day. Okay. What if we just do one of those? That'll work, right? No? Perfect. Love it. In that case, to work, motherfucker. Oh, this is so bad. This is so ugly. Gotta be a way to make it work, right? You just put that there. Do that. That solves one of our issues. And everything else we were doing, we should just do with Mark IV anyways. So the only thing we're getting here is extra upgrade speed, not extra storage. So it does mean that we need to be constantly working on this to make sure that it actually upgrades. These are made at 5 per minute, meaning our stockpile is going to run out relatively quickly. I'm on mobile because my PC shut off, but I don't celebrate until the day of. I hate that your PC shut off again. That sucks. Hi, Hero. What's up? In Finland, instead of Valentine's Day, we have Friends Day, which is the same aesthetic, but just to celebrate friends and friendship instead of romantic relationships. I think it's pretty cute. If you're sad about Valentine's Day and not being in a relationship, just pretend you're Finnish. I love that. Yeah, I love that. I also think, like, I think generally a huge fan of taking Valentine's Day and using it to celebrate love of many kinds, you know? How should we do this? I kind of feel like we should just go to the start. It's so hard to run against the grain here. Go to like right here. And anything that's going to be on the belt, we just chuck it into speed 4. What's interesting about that is all this, which probably needs merged, but... we can tackle that problem later. That's a problem for future Ryan. Okay. We are out already. Good. A friend of mine is coming over later to check it out. I'm hoping they figure out the issue. Did you, is there any sense to the idea that it could be a power supply issue? All right, while we're here and waiting on new stuff, what if we... my God. This is going to be a pain in the ass to try and walk on this stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. We need a way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, these Mark IV belts are going to kill me. I think what we probably need is actually just a, like, merger right here. There is no way that what we're doing right here can't just be done better. This is Mark II. Okay, Mark II. No way it can't be done better. Just like this. We will delete. Problem is these things won't feed off of a faster belt, but that's okay. One we just deleted right here is Mark II. Go in there. Perfect. Once you're in, it's Mark IV the entire way. Now, oh boy. Now we can just delete this stuff. Watch out for any place that it Running on these belts is going to make me insane. Watch out for any place that it diverts off. We'll have to fix that. We're doing all this just so that we can then shove it in our bus, which is funny to me. I don't know if funny is the right word. Okay, nothing so far. Eva, did you turn it off and back on again? I'm so sorry. All right. Players in the way? Well, ain't that funny. Let me just get out of your way then. I'm gonna have way too much iron ingot in my inventory. Hoo boy. And reinforced iron plate because I'm turning other things into. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. Let's just go clean our fucking inventory. We'll go drop a million things from my inventory so that I have the space to do this right. Tama Toma TMS. Tama Chameleon. Hi to Galileo. How's it going? Let's go over here. Let's chuck all of those. All of those. All of those. All of those. Send all this shit into the... sink so that I have space. And we'll try this again. Hi, Llamas. How's it going? Okay. Oh, did not mean to hit you there. My bad. This shit is going to take forever. I need to hire... This is where if we were playing multiplayer, I would just hire one of you guys to do it for me. What? Okay. Oh, that's fun. That part right there. Technically not included. Not that it matters. Okay. Oh, no. Did I just delete a piece of belt over here? I sure fucking did. That's funny. Well, we'll get to it when we get to it. This is why you don't use the mass delete feature. Okay. Mark form. Higher, so paid? Yeah. Super paid. Definitely paid. Paid with experience? A dismantle gun in real life would be an absolute menace. True. So useful, though. Holy cow. If I could use a dismantle gun in real life. Have you guys seen the trend recently, which is we listen and we don't judge on TikTok? RIP TikTok, by the way. Have you seen the we listen and we don't judge trend? It's so many kids and parents, and the parents... Kids with strict parents. And they're grown up now, and they tell their parents about, like, all the shit that they got up to when they were younger. And they finally just, like, come clean with it. My favorite variety of this is just, hey, like, and I've seen it on, like, 5 TikToks. Hey, Back in the day, when you told me to do the dishes, I hated doing dishes. And so if there was ever like a really messy dish, I would just throw it in the trash. I've seen that so many times. And I'm like, what? You just did what? Why is there a lane missing here, by the way? Shouldn't we be one lane below? Did I fuck this up? Why is there no lower lane here? Have you heard the TikTok outro song? Oh, this one isn't used. That's fine, actually. This one isn't even used. It goes over that way to make steel stuff, so that's good. We can ignore it. What we will do is we'll eventually just move this down a lane. Have you heard the TikTok outro song? I'm not sure what else to call it. That is definitely too current eventsy to play on stream, but has been stuck in my head for days. Oh, I have. I have. Yeah. I'm really kind of enjoying TikTok is going away and we're panicking, and so we're making amazing like farewell content. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba and all that, you know? I really am. I will be sad if TikTok goes away, but you can find me on that other app that everybody is moving to. I'm kidding, but maybe though. Has anybody downloaded the other app? So if you don't know what we're talking about, the US government is planning on shutting down TikTok like tomorrow? I think the details are a little interesting that like, I think, for instance, they're basically just removing it from the shop. My understanding, and I could be very wrong about this, is that they're just removing it from the shop, meaning if you already have it downloaded, you could technically still use it, at least for a little while. The 19th. Okay, the 19th. So that, like, Sunday? Monday? And one of the responses by people has been to... And the reason they're doing that is that, like, China's stealing all our data, right? And one of the responses is that tons of people have downloaded a Chinese-owned video sharing and content sharing, media sharing app with a name that I'm not going to be able to pronounce. That has got to be a million times worse for the, like, data sharing, from the data sharing angle. But it, like, made its way to #1 on the App Store. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Iron ingot. 5. Let's go. Five is here. Maybe I should put the number as well. They're already a replacement, yeah. We'll do 5 iron ingot. Call this 1 coal. So I have been enjoying having the numbers on my little notepad. I think people moving over to RedNet is the funnest reaction they could have had to this. Yeah, I do think it's really funny. Let's delete that just so we can run through. Okay. So number 3 was iron rods somewhere. Just kind of doing one item at a time, but Americans are nothing if not petty and distracted by our phones. Both of those at the same time. Hi, girly. Oh my gosh, are you playing with a Gatorade bottle? Wow. What an advanced tool. She's carrying it for you. You're so handy. Nice socks, kiddo. Hi. What are you doing? So I think this is the plan. If I'm making an item on the belt already, I probably will keep it made here, and maybe I will expand it if I need more or something, you know? But otherwise, if I need to make a new item to be bust, I remake it, or I make it on our like floating platform type things, you know? So like these, I probably am going to need way more iron rods. At least for now, I don't want to remake my whole factory. I just want to make adding new things, which I'm going to have to do at some point, a little bit easier, yeah? So that's my plan. I got Emma this little picnic basket with pretend food for Christmas. She loves playing with the big plastic bin that we store it in like a cat. That's so funny. Oh, I was going to tell you, Tony, the other day you were like, and she started saying like, ba ba da da, you know, like making those noises, those consonant noises. I was like, no, she hasn't. Guess who has started? 2 big baby updates. Guess who has absolutely freaking started doing that now? And guess who has started playing the game? He calls it a game. Of taking everything on her high chair and throwing it on the floor as soon as I put it on her high chair. Oh yeah, a lot of fun. Whole bunch of fun. You lost the game, by the way? Well, thanks, Evo. Little turd. Dinner time is never going to be the same. Like, we had peace. We had peace when you could put something on her high chair, like, thing, and she'd sit there and play with it and be distracted by it for a while. And if she eventually got tired of it, it still stayed up there. Now, the way to play with the thing is throw it on the ground, see if Dad will pick it back up. And I'm like, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Missing materials. I'm missing 1 industrial beam. Okay. Let's go ahead and add iron rod. And then we can work on something else for a second because we're waiting on... material to come back. So I think the thing that makes the most sense, right, is like, let's expand this shit. We're going to have more lanes. Oh, I do need those beams for that as well. Can I hold the hologram? And then place it when it's ready? Yeah, okay. The dogs hang out around her high chair while she eats. Yes. She has these like... They're almost like veggie straws. Veggie straws, but for babies. And the dogs are freaking obsessed, dude. Meg tried one and said they taste like shit, but the dogs are obsessed. Emma's thing right now is socks. She refuses to keep them on her feet and will put them in her mouth. Yeah. Who doesn't love eating a good sock? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, from here, we're definitely going to want more space this way. We're going to add another one. Right there, as soon as we get 276 encased industrial beams. What can we do in the meantime? Well... I don't know. We can dump the shit in my inventory that I just picked up. Our dog just sits staring at the floor under Emma/Lucas. Yeah. Yeah, Hero and Kingsley are big fans. Hero has also taken a... took one of those sticks from Elle's hand directly. Which got him in trouble, and he did it very gently, to be clear. He was great about it, but that's not good. He was sitting there just, like, holding it. He was like, all right, mine, yoink. He stole very nicely. She was clearly offering it to him. I mean, that's what Carly's defense will be. In court, I'm highly certain about that fact. But oh, look at these nice lights on the side. But I don't know that that's what's happening. Okay. So let's take a look at our to-do list because we got to change some things. Fixmas. Let's check it off the list. It'll be done here in a second. Oil. Build trains, make a truck, redesign bus. Redesign bus we could take off the list. We're working on it actively. Ports on the bus, we do need to do that. AI thing on bus, new bus blueprint, take that off the list. New iron for iron plate, that's still on there. Move hub, etc. Fix it helmet, sure. Big problem is moving too far on the bus. That will no longer be a problem. I think the real thing we should be looking at is power from petroleum. Because that we're going to need. Also, big billboard. Can't make it. Fuck. Small billboard? Fuck. Interesting. Interesting. What do you think emission strength is? I have no idea what that means. Ah! Hero would never steal. He was sharing. A great lesson for babies. Ah, yes. Uza. Welcome to the madhouse. You know what we should really do here? We should do one of those, like, very, like, rednecky, my other car. Oh, my God. Emission strength just means it's bright as shit. Wow. My other car is a talk shit, get hit. One second. Oh boy. Don't Google redneck sign. That's just, oh boy. I liked my life better before I knew any of that stuff. Oh, before I saw any of that stuff. Okay. How many we got? 122. Okay. So we're really going to be waiting around for a while as the machines make it, because I'm sure that's what the problem is now. Not uploading, but making. So, what's the plan? Do I want to work on any of these other things? Like, I do. But right now, it's 3:20 p.m. Let's go solve Fixmas. That's what we're waiting on. Someone say spaghetti? Spaghetti. A spaghetti. Let's go to Fixmas. I think our rule is just going to be... I think my belt rule is just going to be highest possible speed that you own at that time is what you need to use for your belts. Just using what is adequate is probably, at least for stuff that's going to the bus. Just using what you're... If you always make it the fastest speed, then you will never have to think about what belt you use. And is that really the outcome that we want, is just not thinking? Probably not, but I don't know. It'd be nice. Okay. Let's do it. It's time. Fixmas is over. Fixmas is done. Let's go grab our 500 golden stars. Saving Fixmas is the most sensible thing so far. I'm hoping I'll actually know what's happening for like a minute. Uh-oh, you won't. You won't at all. Before we do anything else, probably the most important thing that we do is disconnect our resources. Because there's still resources out here. And if any of it is ingots... Ah, fuck it. It doesn't matter. I've got this many extra copper ingots somehow because I apparently didn't do the math right. But, like, I'm not going to add those back to the thing, right? I guess we could just chuck literally all of this in the awesome sink. What we need to do is this, that, and that. Hi, Square Monkey! All right, we should have 500. Mantle crate. We should have around 500 of the Wonder Stars in our inventory. Which means we can do the final research of Christmas, of Fixmas, and see we can make a Trinket Wonder Star. Let's do it. It's been a long road. The tree is done.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Oh look, it's so shiny. You are such a wonderful person. I am sure every other human would agree. Let's call them right now. Oh no, they're not picking up. I am sure it's nothing, except... Oh, look. Earth is gone. Everyone's gone. Does that make you feel good? Fortunately for you, this was only a simulation of the possible consequences of neglecting your duties. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. What a terrible just... Fixmas is completed, by the way. What a terrible low blow. Did I get the trinket? Do I get the trinket? How do I make it?
Does it satisfy you to spend your days
Is it a thing that I can, like...
Does it feel like an achievement, so joyfully neglecting our mission?
This is what I got, the Wonder Star trinket.
Enough for you to deserve humanity's forgiveness?
That's it. That's all I got. You see that, chat? See that little star? Right by the yellow part of the screen right now? That's what I got. Oh. Imagine celebrating Fixmas because you want to receive material rewards and not because you love Jesus. Fix it. Oh boy. Well, was that worth it? Nope. Do I regret it? Nah. It was good fun. It was good fun. At least we'll always have that trinket, right? Please don't tell me they take away the trinket. Please don't tell me they take away the trinket. The real problem is it's not even the trinket that I like the most. I like the golden nut a lot. Got a red ornament. Oh well. Well, RIP to fix it. To Fixmas, sorry. Kind of look like you're rethinking your life choices, yeah. Oh, a little bit. Look at this whole mess. I'm just saying, I got up early the other day to, uh-oh, did I just get trapped? There we go. Put some resources into, my Fix-It, into my Fixmas, factories. Not that up early. Not that early, just, you know, 10, 15 minutes. Not gonna lie, I need to make sure I did everything I wanted to with Fixmas as well this evening. I did the gold star, but have not looked at anything since. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's anything else, right? Like, we did this stuff. I don't know. Is there anything else I'm missing from Fixmas? Front seat question. Just say yes if there is. I can make snowballs, but I already threw those. I don't know either. I've got to imagine I've got it all. I did the whole advent calendar. Okay. We're kind of at a weird spot, and I think I'm probably just going to call it a stream here in about 2 seconds when we build our second one. Right there. Like, I think it probably just makes sense to call it a stream here. We're gonna have to let our factory catch up, and we're gonna have to start some new projects as we let that happen. But oh, interesting, if we do this, it isn't technically connected side to side, so we will need to connect it to get power. Pretty ugly, but whatever. Glad I got to watch you complete Fixmas instead of me putting in the effort. To be clear, I think it's genius. Final thoughts on Fixmas. I think it's genius. I think it's so funny. I'm glad it exists. Very. I'm even glad I got to do it. Would I do it again, give it another chance? Probably not. Like, will I do it again next year? Probably not. But it is very funny. I could start building stuff on the other end. Like, we have things we need to... Maybe the next thing I could do is just start building stuff over here, right? Like, we have... I'm gonna need to make some items. Okay. My head hurts. I'm gonna call it a stream there. Thanks so much for watching. Next year, you're planning on playing it, still playing by then? I hope not. I mean, maybe in my free time, but not on this playthrough, hopefully. Oh, good to see you, Score Monkey. Sorry, I'm getting off right after you got here. Very sorry. So is any of the stuff that you made for Fixmas repurposable for the main factory? No. The materials I used to build the buildings, I can scrap. But no. It didn't unlock anything for me that makes the game easier. It didn't in any way contribute to saving the Earth, like Ada was joking about. It didn't even make my factory itself better. Well, shit, yeah. But to be clear, they tell you that right up front. And actually, it did help me out because I did get some jet fuel for my rocket, for my jetpack for a while, which was awesome. Rocket fuel for my jetpack, which was awesome. But and I got some coupons and stuff, so in a way, maybe. Some materials, not a lot though. Did you learn any valuable lessons? I learned that the real reason for this season is Jesus Fixmas himself. Wait, is saving Earth. All right, gamers, I'm out of here. See ya. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. See ya. Maybe Fix-It uses those gold stars for something important. Maybe they're the ammo for an interstellar Fixmas destroyer that kills evil aliens. Oh. Okay. God, I'm dragging ass. Sorry, guys. Thanks for your stream. We'll be back tomorrow with Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori and the Boyfriend. Oh no, did David Lynch die? Oh no. Is that true? Oh man. Oh shit. 78 years old. Wow. That's sad. Damn. Oh sevens. Oh sevens for sure. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Cassie says I want to watch Ori tomorrow, but I have to go do a thing at my daughter's school. How dare you be a good parent? I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Much love, much love. See ya. See you over on the Discord. See ya. Bye-bye.